Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So previously we understood about what the rate of reaction is of a particular both-sided reaction. Okay. And we also saw that the rate of forward reaction keeps on decreasing and rate of backward reaction keeps on increasing with time. And at a certain stage of time, what happens is that the rate of both reactions become equal, and that is the equilibrium state of a particular reaction. However, there is a common misconception among the students that equilibrium state is a stagnant or static state, but that is not true. Equilibrium state is a dynamic state. All right, and based on changing some properties or like some what can I say, determinants or indicators of a particular reaction, we can change the forward or backward reaction based on how much production of a particular product I want. Okay. So we have seen that how changing the temperature affects the equilibrium state. And we've also seen how changing the air pressure changes the equilibrium state. Now let's see how changing the concentration. Okay, I think you have the copy of this book, as I don't think it's already in the book of yours, so you can read it from here. Okay, but if you can like write everything down, like as in the class note, you have taken notes of that, you will get full marks. I can assure you that. Okay, because I didn't used to like remember or memorize all these things. I used to write everything on my own, and it's a particular question where teachers tend to give full marks. Okay. Anyway, now tell me, in this particular, let's see, what do you think? What will be the effect of changing the air pressure in the equilibrium state of this reaction? Let's see.
It would increase. Oh wait, no,
Why
it would
would it?
actually stay the same.
Yes. Why would it stay the same?
There is two moles on both sides.
Yes, exactly. Excellent. Okay. So this is how I want your observation to be. Okay, all right. You understand everything. You just have to like connect the dots and all. Okay. So in the left side we have 2 moles of gaseous substances, and in the right side it also has 2 moles of gaseous substances. That means there is no particular change in air pressure. All right. So that
Yeah.
means whatever we do, if we increase the air pressure or we decrease the air pressure in the equilibrium state, the rate of forward reaction or rate of like backward reaction, neither of it will change. Understand my point? Okay.
Yes.
You can take a note of this reaction.
Yes. Took a note.
I think I need to take a short exam, say of 10 or 15 minutes on La Chatelet's principle. Otherwise, I don't think you are
Oh,
taking
okay.
any preparation. All right. So it will help you in taking
Oh,
preparation as well. All right. All right. The
okay.
last thing, effect of concentration. Very easy. The easiest thing amongst these all. So equilibrium of all reactions are affected by concentration of reactants. Okay. If in the equilibrium state of the reaction, the concentration of any reactant is increased, the last says the concentration of the reactant has to be decreased in order to neutralize the effect of increased concentration. So how will it happen? Tell me. If I like underline the line, that is the concentration of any reactant is increased. Last says the concentration of the reactant has to be decreased in order to neutralize the effect of increased concentration. So,
You
what do you
can
think?
dilute
How
it.
can it be done? How can it be done?
You can dilute the solution or
I mean, I am
the
not doing
reaction.
anything. Whatever I am doing is I am
What?
just increasing the concentration. Based on that, the reaction will automatically change its direction. That is what we have learned. We are not doing anything. We are not like
Oh,
increasing the speed of the forward reaction. We are not decreasing the speed of backward reaction. What we are doing is just changing one of the determinants or indicators at the equilibrium state. And the determinants are what? There are 3 determinants, okay? Tell me, what are the first two?
Temper
First one is temperature.
temperature,
Second one is air pressure,
pressure.
or you could say pressure as well.
Third one is the
The
density,
concentration.
concentration.
Concentration density, you could say either of them. Okay, all right. So this is the easiest. Why do I say that? So see, I mean, as they are saying that if you increase the concentration of the reactant, it has to neutralize its effect. I mean, you have to decrease the concentration of the reactant. How can you do that? If you increase I mean, the rate of the forward reaction, if it gets increased, that means more of the reactants, more of the reactants will form into products. There is no confusion in that, right? Whenever the
Yes,
forward reaction like runs or processes, the reactants turn into products. There is no problem in that. All right.
yes,
Understand my point? So,
yes.
what I was saying is, so then if the products increase, that means the reactants decrease. And if you like, if the mass even decreases, then obviously the concentration will decrease, right? Because density or concentration equals to mass upon volume, right? Is that
Um,
correct?
yeah, must, yeah.
Mass upon volume. Okay. So very easy. If you increase the reactant, the forward reaction will increase. Okay. If you increase the product, the backward reaction will increase. Okay. Very easy. This is the easiest thing. Please don't tell me that you are having difficulty in understanding that. I mean, obviously, tell me if you are having difficulty in understanding. But I hope you are not having difficulties. Tell me, do you find
Okay.
it difficult?
No.
All right. So if this is a reaction, if you increase, increasing concentration of reactant, concentration of reactant will result in increasing forward reaction. Okay, increasing forward reaction and increasing concentration of product, which we don't usually do, but still I'm saying will result in increasing backward reaction. Okay, is just doing the opposite thing. Okay, neutralizing the factor means just doing the opposite thing. Don't worry. Even I used to like get confused with the things whenever I was like uh, at the beginning of this learning. But what I didn't do was, if my tutor gave me like say, okay, you should do these homeworks or at least try them at home, I used to at least invest some time. Okay, all right. I'm not scolding or saying anything, but I mean, that is the like, that is your duty as a student. Okay. Whatever you are given at school, maybe or at anything, anywhere. Okay. You should spend some time. Okay. And obviously, I've always said that you have to fix your priorities. Okay. And I haven't even said any time that, okay, invest 2 hours time in my lessons. Okay. Like, taking the class notes and like spending some time in the homework, it might take 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. It will be over in just say a blink of an eye, right? So it makes our lessons go faster as well. See, we studied about air pressure still almost 40 minutes today. Okay, which is the topic of the previous day. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. So I am here to like make. I mean, what can I say? You so that you can find interest in newer things. Okay, because the duty of mine was mostly based on like make you teach something outside of the syllabus. Okay, right, something like that. Okay, so that is why if we like complete the new things uh earlier, the more we can get forward to newer things. Right. Anyway, So the three determinants, the effects of the temperature, air pressure, and concentration, are these understandable? Tell me.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So should I move into the new chapter or any new chapter, or will you prefer revising them? Tell me.
You can just move into the new chapter.
If you want to revise them, then I will give you say a hypothetical question, and you will be given say 5 or 7 minutes now, just now. So I can also examine, or you could uh, get to sit on the next day's examination as well. Okay,
Uh,
it will short exam. Say
sure,
I
right?
will,
We can move on.
I can I would give you a reaction. Okay, in that reaction, what will involve is say for instance. Okay, so then. Okay. So then I will give you some pressure, then I will give you some temperature. Okay. All right. So then I will ask you to explain what will be the effect of changing the concentration of reactants, the changing the air pressure and changing the temperature in that particular reaction. So just integrating the three parts. Okay. So first one you have to do is what is the effect of changing the temperature, what is the effect of changing the air pressure, and what is the effect of changing the concentration. If you make three paragraphs regarding them, write 2 or 3 lines, the all the things I have mentioned, you don't have to write anything extra. All right, so that is enough. I'll give it 10 out of 10. I have It's not even an exam, you could say it's a class assessment. All right. And what about the math regarding permutation and combination? Do you think if you don't do the homework, I mean, that was just a very difficult thing, right? I think you have found difficulty like every other student. Even myself, when I was learning this thing, I found difficulty in learning permutation combination. So just keep on practicing and see your book as well. Right. Okay, so the like what will be in the next day? Is it understandable?
Yes.
And are there any questions?
No.
Okay, all right. So I hope you will be able to explain all these things, right? And you can write
I hope
down
to.
the chemistry for books 165 and 166 page for your better preparation.
165,
166,
166.
166, all right. Now, as I said, let us see some maths. I hope it opens regarding permutation and combination. Okay. Okay, so it was, let's go to my notions. It was specialist maths, right? Is
Yes.
it correct? All right, permutation and combination. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing here. Yeah, you have already learned about sets. Okay, I gave you this example. Remember, how many ways can you
Yes.
go?
Buses and trains.
Okay, there's factorials and permutations. Okay, we discussed about them. Arrangements in a circle, we have discussed about them. I think you should be able to answer all of them.
I should.
Okay. Right. See, the question is at a dinner party, 10 people, all the guests were seated at a circular table. This is very easy because we saw some examples, right? Like, say, for instance, there are 5 people and you have to make them sit in between 7 people, right? In the gaps of these. Okay. So we saw this sort of math. So these should be easy to you if you practice them. All right. It
Hmm.
shouldn't be different. Okay. Now let's see. Like objects. All right. Obviously, we have, I think, like, I would say that learning permutation combination from textbooks is really difficult. because I
Yeah.
myself found difficulties while learning them from the textbooks. But when my tutor taught us in the, like, what can I say, private tutor home or something like that. Oh, I don't know what you call it, or the coaching center maybe. So I found it like really easy. Okay. And then there are like various questions. I think you should like try them and let me know if you like don't understand anything. Okay, all right. So I think this shouldn't be difficult. All right. Anyway, so yeah, these are pretty much it. I think we have studied all of it. Okay. There should be one or two new questions, one or two questions which are not here. You might need to like do them fast note. No. Okay. Anyway, oh, so Pascal's triangle, the pigeonhole principle. Okay, this is a new thing. Okay. If you don't understand that, let me know. Okay. Anyway, so after all this thing, what I need to know is what should we start next? You weren't
I have no
able
clue.
to find in the books of physics and chemistry, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have at least the syllabus of what is to be taught in the college level? What are the topics?
I think so. I should have. Let me just check.
Okay, if you have that, is that's good. Okay, so I think we could start dynamics. Okay, because you have some very nice idea and very detailed idea about linear motion. Okay, we have done like, say for instance, like 10 or 20 types of maths, right? Remember? And we have spent a lot of time in
Yes.
dynamics. So now let's try to take it a step further and try to understand how projectiles work. Okay, you'll find it really interesting. Okay, projectiles, you will find it really interesting. All right, and there would be tons of formulas, like four or five formulas, one for maybe like maximum range, maybe from the maximum height and all. But I will show you just two formulas, and with that you will be able to do all the maths. Okay, almost all the maths, not all the maths, almost all the maths. Okay. So next day we'll start projectiles. All right, projectile motion. And
Okay.
I'm pretty much sure you should like it. It's a little complex,
I
but you
should.
should like it.
Okay.
Because you are
I'll try
like
to.
getting matured, you are getting older. So obviously there should be some complexity, right? Eh,
Yes.
Everything can't be easier. No.
Mm.
Anyway, and enjoy your holidays, and also like keep on revising the things, and also like discuss with your seniors or maybe your teachers, like what should you learn, or in which direction should you convert your study to. Okay, because there I have seen various students who might have been, we have like three departments or like divisions at the college level. First one is science, and the second one is commerce, and third one is arts. Now there is a tendency that whoever is a good student has to go towards science. Okay, and the end result becomes that a huge portion of good students do not find interest in science, and the like success they had till the school level, they just perish. Okay, they don't do
Mm.
anything good. I don't know how is the system at your level, but I would suggest, please discuss with your like parents, with your elders and all, because don't take a wrong decision here. Okay, I'm not like making you afraid. I'm just saying that this is an important thing, so you should consider with care. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So take the decision very wisely. And sorry for today's delay, 10 minutes delay, because my class
No,
ended
that's all
like,
right.
I mean, there were some external teachers who came, so that is why it
Yeah, no, that's
took
all
a
right. My fault for like
right.
it's like making it longer by 15 minutes. I'm sorry.
All right, no worries.
Oh,
And
actually,
are you free tomorrow? Yes, go ahead. Tell
I
me.
am free
What
tomorrow.
you
Oh, I was thinking maybe we could do a re-lesson, like a recap on vectors, because I think
Yes.
that vectors will be in specialist next
Mm-hmm.
year, like first
Yes.
off. And it's
Okay,
also
we can.
like in physics and other things. We could try that. Is that all right with you?
I don't have any problem. Whatever you want to learn, I am here to teach. Don't have any
Okay,
problem.
thank you.
But I
That's true.
mean,
That's
you hated vectors. Are you sure you want to start your college life journey again with vectors? Because vectors are a lot more complex than dynamic, or like the motion, you could say, right?
I mean, like, I've never, I don't like it. I'm gonna try and like it again, but because there's
Okay.
no like stress from school, I
Yes.
can just focus on vectors more and try to understand it better.
All right. Okay. So we will start vectors again. All right. So from tomorrow,
Yeah.
we shall start vectors, and I have classes till 11. I should be free by 12. Or that is 4 p.m. your time. Is it okay with you?
Uh, yes, that is okay with me.
Okay. All right. So 12 p.m. or 4 p.m. tomorrow, and I might have something like some involvement in the department. If that is the case, then I will let you know before that. Okay, all right. So
All right, thank you.
hopefully I am able to take the class, but if I'm not available, I will let you know. All right. Okay.
All
So
right,
good night. Okay. Allah Hafiz.
thank you. Allah Hafiz.